Are the foods on your plate helping you stay strong or slowly holding you back? If you're over 60, every bite matters more than ever. Your joints, balance, memory, and energy all depend on the choices you make in the kitchen. But here's the twist. Some vegetables look healthy, but quietly wear down your body from the inside out. In this video, we're exposing the most surprising ones and revealing the powerful alternatives that can protect your mobility, sharpen your mind, and keep you independent for years to come. If you've felt slower, stiffer, or more off balance lately, this isn't just aging. It could be what you're eating. Watch closely because what you learn today could change how you move tomorrow. You're watching Wellness Wisdom, your trusted guide to aging smarter and living stronger. So hit that subscribe button and let's take this powerful step forward together. If you're in your 60s or older, this message could make a real difference in how you feel every day. Believe it or not, some vegetables that seem good for you might be doing more harm than good. They could be slowing down your immune system, aging your brain faster, and even weakening your leg muscles. That's especially important because leg weakness can increase your risk of falling, a serious concern as we get older. It might sound surprising, but the science backs it up. Studies from respected journals like the Journal of Gerontology show that certain vegetables are linked to faster physical decline, memory troubles, and even poor blood circulation in the legs. Most folks have no idea. People like Mary, a retired teacher from Ohio, eat these veggies every day thinking they're doing something healthy. But over time, these foods may stir up inflammation and quietly damage the small blood vessels that keep your legs strong and stable. It's not your fault. The media rarely talks about these hidden risks, even though they matter a lot as we age. In today's video, you'll learn about 3 vegetables that should be regulars on your plate if you want to protect your brain, your immune system, and your mobility. Just as importantly, we'll go over 3 veggies you'll want to avoid, especially if you want to stay independent and active well into your golden years. And be sure to stick with me until the end, because I'll share one popular vegetable that's often praised for its health perks, but could be quietly chipping away at your leg health. If you're serious about living better, not just longer, go ahead and tap that subscribe button. Turn on notifications so you never miss practical, science-based tips that help you stay strong and clear-headed. And I'd love to hear from you. Type 1 in the comments if you're curious to learn something new, or 0 if you're feeling unsure. Either way, your voice matters, and don't forget to tell us where you're tuning in from. All right, let's talk about one of the most underrated vegetables sitting in your fridge, carrots. They may not seem flashy, but for folks over 60, they're small heroes. Carrots aren't just crunchy snacks. They're quiet protectors of your movement, independence, and daily joy. These bright orange roots are packed with nutrients that help you not only add years to your life, but add quality to those years. Take John, a 72-year-old grandfather who still loves hiking with his grandkids. He swears by carrots. Why? They help keep his vision sharp. Carrots are loaded with beta-carotene, which your body turns into vitamin A. That's a key nutrient for healthy eyes. When your vision stays strong, so does your confidence. You can drive yourself to appointments, read menus without squinting, and avoid missteps that could lead to falls. Scientists have found that diets high in beta-carotene may slow down age-related macular degeneration, the top reason seniors lose their sight. But carrots do more than help you see clearly. Their antioxidants also support your nerves and blood vessels, especially in the legs. That means your brain can send quicker, more accurate signals to your muscles. Better coordination equals better balance and fewer accidents. Strength is important, but without coordination, it's not much use. Carrots help keep both systems sharp and in sync. Now let's move on to broccoli. It may not win any taste contests, but it's a powerhouse when it comes to protecting your strength, stability, and brain function well into your 60s and beyond. This humble green vegetable works behind the scenes to support the very systems that help you stay active and alert. For seniors, especially those noticing a natural dip in energy or sharpness, broccoli acts like a backup system. It strengthens your blood vessels, joints, brain, and more, exactly where aging tends to chip away. It's like nature designed broccoli with seniors in mind, reinforcing the parts of the body where strength and stability matter most. The secret lies in sulforaphane, a compound found in broccoli that helps calm inflammation at its source. And we're not just talking about swelling or aches. Inflammation can slowly damage your heart, weaken bones, dull memory, and even reduce grip strength. Sulforaphane works as a natural defense, switching on the body's detox pathways and helping your cells stay resilient and clean from the inside out. But sulforaphane isn't working alone. Broccoli also gives your body daily essentials like vitamin K, calcium, and antioxidants. These are the exact nutrients your bones and arteries depend on. Stronger bones mean fewer breaks, and flexible arteries mean better blood flow. That's a powerful combo for staying mobile and living with less pain. Take someone like Darlene, 68, who struggled with stiff joints and leg cramps. After adding broccoli to her meals a few times a week, steamed, not boiled, she noticed walking around the block wasn't as tiring. That's no coincidence. Broccoli improves circulation, especially to the legs and feet. For anyone dealing with high blood pressure or diabetes, that's a big win. Better blood flow means fewer cramps, lighter legs, and more stability throughout the day. Now here's something important. How you cook your broccoli really matters. If you boil it, you could lose most of its healing power. Sulforaphane and antioxidants don't hold up well to high, prolonged heat. Instead, lightly steam it, just a few minutes. That keeps the nutrients right where they belong and makes the broccoli easy to digest. It's a small shift, but one that makes a big difference. Every time you steam broccoli, you're choosing to support your health in a way that's simple, doable, and impactful. A single cup can help keep you steady, independent, and ready for what the day brings. Still with me? Great. Drop a 1 in the comments if this is helpful. It shows you're engaged and learning. And keep watching, because now we're heading into another leafy green that does wonders for your body, especially after 60. Spinach deserves a place in your kitchen, not just because it's green, but because it's one of the best foods for seniors who want to stay sharp, strong, and steady. It might look like any other leafy vegetable, but spinach is doing serious behind-the-scenes work for your clarity, coordination, and stamina. If you want to age on your own terms, spinach should be in your toolkit. One reason spinach is so special? Natural nitrates. These boost how well your blood vessels expand and move blood around your body. That means better blood flow to your muscles, your brain, and your heart. As we get older, blood flow tends to slow, and that can affect how clearly we think, how fast we react, and how strong we feel. Spinach helps push back on that slowdown. Consider Walter, 73, who started adding a spinach salad to his lunch every other day. He noticed fewer dizzy spells when getting up, and his evening walks felt easier. That's not a coincidence. With better circulation, your muscles stay energized longer, and your brain gets more oxygen and nutrients. You feel clearer, steadier, and more in control. Spinach helps make that happen. And there's more. Spinach delivers magnesium, potassium, iron, and antioxidants, each one playing a role in how your muscles contract, how your nerves communicate, and how your body fights off wear and tear. It's not about eating a mountain of spinach in one meal. It's about consistent, smart habits that support long-term health. Coming up next, we'll uncover a common vegetable that many people think is healthy, but could actually be working against your leg strength and balance. It might be sitting in your fridge right now. Keep watching. You'll want to know what it is. When you make spinach a regular part of your meals, you're giving your body exactly what it needs to stay steady on your feet and sharp in your thinking. It opens up your blood vessels, helping oxygen move more freely. That means your legs and feet get better circulation, giving you stronger support and more responsive movement. Everyday activities like getting out of a chair or walking across the room start to feel easier and safer. These changes don't happen overnight, but they build over time, and the benefits can be life-changing. Spinach also supports your brain in a real, measurable way. It's packed with lutein and folate, nutrients shown to help with mental clarity. People who regularly eat foods rich in lutein tend to have better memory, quicker thinking, and fewer signs of cognitive slowdown. This isn't a guess. It's backed by research. Lutein actually collects in the brain, where it protects the areas responsible for how quickly and clearly you think. Vision also ties into that clarity. Losing sight isn't just about blurry letters. It changes how you live. Spinach plays a major role in protecting your eyes, especially as you age. The risk of macular degeneration increases with time, which can seriously impact your independence. But spinach provides two vision-supporting nutrients, lutein and zeaxanthin. These help protect your macula, the part of your eye that lets you see fine details. Keeping your macula strong means holding on to the ability to read a book, drive to the grocery store, recognize a friend's face, and walk through a busy room without fear. Clear sight isn't just about seeing, it's about staying confident, staying connected, and staying engaged in life. And spinach directly supports that. But just like with broccoli, how you prepare it matters. A light sauté and a splash of olive oil helps preserve the nutrients and makes it easy on your digestion. Or toss a handful into a smoothie. No fuss, no loss of nutrients. Just be sure to avoid overcooking it. High heat strips away the very compounds you need. Spinach touches nearly every part of your wellness: energy, movement, mental sharpness, and now even your eyes. It's more than just another leafy green. It's a smart, simple step toward protecting your independence. With every serving, you're choosing balance, confidence, and quality of life. Spinach earns its spot as a guardian of vitality, especially for anyone wanting to age with strength and grace. But here's the truth. Not every vegetable shares that mission. While spinach supports your journey, some foods can quietly work against it. Even nutrient-rich veggies like carrots don't tell the whole story. In a moment, we'll uncover which ones could be slowing you down. Let's start with one that's deeply woven into comfort food culture: white potatoes. Mashed on Thanksgiving, crispy next to a burger, or baked and buttered on Sunday afternoons. White potatoes are warm, familiar, and tied to family memories. They've been part of the plate for decades. But for those over 60, that comfort can come at a cost. The issue isn't the taste, it's what happens after you eat them. White potatoes break down fast into simple sugars, which spike your blood sugar in a flash. You might feel full or satisfied for a little while, but what's going on beneath the surface is far more concerning. These sugar surges set off a chain reaction, causing inflammation in the blood vessels that your brain, heart, and muscles depend on. And over time, that inflammation begins to chip away at the very systems that keep you moving and thinking clearly. For anyone over 60, that kind of damage goes deeper. Circulation naturally slows with age, and white potatoes only add pressure to a system already working harder than it used to. Poor blood flow to your legs and feet doesn't just make you feel sluggish. It can delay healing, dull your sense of touch, and drain strength right when you need it most. Something as simple as getting up from a chair or balancing on a staircase can become harder when your muscles don't get the oxygen they need. White potatoes are high on the glycemic index, which means they digest quickly and cause rapid blood sugar spikes. But the real concern comes afterward. Those sugar spikes contribute to hardening of the arteries, a condition known as arteriosclerosis. That makes it tougher for your heart to push blood through stiff, narrowed vessels. The result? Cold feet, calf cramps, numbness, and muscle fatigue. These symptoms build quietly and often go unnoticed until they interfere with your daily life, like a stumble in the kitchen or a misstep while reaching for something on a high shelf. This isn't just about discomfort. Weakened circulation and poor muscle response raise your fall risk, a serious concern for older adults. And when a fall happens, recovery often takes longer. What might have once been a simple bruise can turn into weeks of limited mobility, time away from friends and family, or even a loss of independence. It's not just the physical strain. It can weigh on your confidence, your spirit, and your daily routines. And it's not only the potato itself that's problematic, it's how it's often served. Butter, sour cream, cheese, and salt may make mashed or baked potatoes more flavorful, but they also raise your blood pressure, elevate cholesterol, and interfere with blood sugar control. These rich toppings counteract the good choices you've made and can disrupt the benefits of your medications or supplements. So while the dish might feel like comfort, it's creating long-term discomfort where it matters most: your heart, your blood vessels, and your mobility. Nutritionally, white potatoes just don't offer much in return. Their pale color says it all. They lack the deep pigments and rich antioxidant content that your body thrives on. Compare that with sweet potatoes or carrots, which get their vibrant color from compounds like beta-carotene. These antioxidants fight oxidative stress, slow cellular aging, and support the health of your brain, eyes, and immune system. Just a few small swaps can make a noticeable difference in how you feel each day. But staying away from white potatoes doesn't mean you have to give up warm, satisfying meals. You can still enjoy hearty sides. Just opt for options that nourish your body. Choosing colorful, nutrient-rich alternatives keeps your circulation moving, your muscles responsive, and your energy stable from morning to evening. Now let's take a closer look at a vegetable that often gets labeled as healthy, but might be working against you: eggplant. With its deep purple skin, light calorie load, and high fiber content, it certainly looks like a smart choice. But for seniors, especially those with joint or nerve concerns, eggplant can quietly stir up trouble. That's because it belongs to a group of plants that contains solanine, a naturally occurring chemical that helps defend the plant, but can irritate human systems. Solanine can trigger low-level inflammation, especially in parts of the body already dealing with stress, like your knees, hips, hands, or back. If you wake up with joint stiffness, or if your fingers take longer to move freely, solanine could be playing a role. For those managing arthritis, sciatica, or chronic muscle tightness, eggplant may quietly add to the discomfort. Swelling becomes more common, muscles feel tighter, and that dull ache in your legs or hands seems to stick around longer than it used to. And that's not a small problem, because your legs are your foundation. They're signals from your body that something is off. Subtle reminders that what you're eating might be silently undermining your strength and stability. When green bell peppers become a regular part of your meals, especially in your 60s and beyond, the lectins they contain can gradually wear away at your comfort, balance, and confidence. You may not connect that slight stiffness or that feeling of just being off with the colorful veggie in your salad, but over time, those minor symptoms can stack up. A little more swelling here, a bit more joint fatigue there. It's a slow erosion of ease in your daily life. That's because inflammation doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers, and those whispers can sound like a little less energy when walking the dog, a little more hesitation climbing stairs, a little more caution getting out of bed in the morning. When lectins irritate the gut lining and trigger inflammation, your body's nutrient absorption drops. That means even if you're eating well, you may not be getting the full benefits. Vital nutrients like magnesium, B vitamins, and iron, all crucial for muscle function, circulation, and nerve health, can get blocked at the door. And when your nerves don't get what they need, your signals slow. That delay between mind and muscle response can turn into hesitation. That hesitation becomes imbalance. Imbalance becomes risk. And for someone in their 60s or 70s, that risk can lead to serious setbacks. A misstep off a curb, a fall that brings not just pain, but recovery time, lost momentum, and even a dent in your independence. It's not about fear, it's about awareness. Knowing that even foods labeled as healthy can have hidden effects on your aging body empowers you to make better choices. And the truth is, there are plenty of alternatives that don't come with the same baggage. Red and yellow bell peppers, for example, have lower levels of problematic lectins and higher levels of antioxidants. They offer the color and crunch without the same level of risk. Or choose vegetables like zucchini or asparagus, which support digestion, circulation, and joint health without triggering inflammation. At this stage in life, it's not just about what fills your plate, it's about what fuels your future. Every meal is a chance to support your strength, your balance, your clarity. By being mindful of which vegetables quietly chip away at your foundation and which ones fortify it, you take control over how you age. That's not restriction, that's strategy. So as you move forward, remember, not all vegetables play nice with your body after 60. Eggplant, white potatoes, and green bell peppers may look harmless, but they can carry hidden challenges that build over time. Replace them with colorful, nutrient-rich options that nourish your body at every level: muscles, joints, nerves, and heart. The choices you make now shape how you move, feel, and live in the years ahead. Keep choosing wisely. Your future self is counting on it. Think, and every smart choice you make today is an investment in that strength tomorrow. Health after 60 doesn't come from doing one big thing right. It comes from consistently doing the small things wisely. Choosing the right foods, cutting out the quiet troublemakers, and listening to your body's signals. These habits shape how well you move, how clearly you think, and how much you enjoy each day. It's not about being perfect. It's about being intentional. You don't need a complicated diet, expensive supplements, or trendy hacks. You need foods that love your body back. Foods that energize your muscles, support your heart, sharpen your mind, and strengthen your steps. The truth is, your body still wants to work for you. It just needs the right tools. And sometimes the biggest gains come from letting go of what holds you back, like green bell peppers, eggplants, and white potatoes. Foods that look healthy on the outside, but chip away at your wellness from within. When you clear those out, you're not just removing risk. You're making room for better foods, better movement, and a better quality of life. So as you go forward, take inventory. What's in your kitchen? What's showing up in your meals that might not be pulling its weight, or worse, quietly working against you? Make the shift. Choose foods that support your circulation, keep inflammation in check, and protect your nerves and joints from unnecessary strain. You're not just managing symptoms, you're building resilience. And every change, no matter how small, matters. One ingredient at a time, one step at a time, one decision at a time. Thanks again for being here. Stay curious, stay empowered, and stay committed to your strength. If this message spoke to you, help it reach someone else. Hit that like button, pass it along to a friend or family member, and subscribe for more grounded health advice that respects your journey and your time. You've got this. Keep going. Your best days can still be ahead.